Hey folks, what's up? I'm back alongside with my co-caster here, Asami. We're gonna have Washed Up Gaming versus uh Welcome to the Bronze Parade, and then afterwards we're going to have the Last Minute Goons versus Glacial Omen. Pretty exciting games. What you say here, Asami?
Yeah, these games are going to be super hyped. I'm actually looking forward to see how all these games play out.
Yeah, going to be pretty interesting to see. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and just jump right into this first game here. Do you want to go ahead and introduce these teams to us?
Sure. On the blue side, we have Washed Up Gaming. We have Business Time, 15 as the Gnar in the top lane. We have Brennicus as the Udyr in the jungle, Kilgar as a Seraphine in the mid lane, and Alarm 777 and Poison 57 as the Shamira Leona bot lane duo.
Yeah, nice bot lane duo to see. I still like seeing, personally, I like seeing Shamira still, even though she's kind of sometimes infuriating in a fight against all that healing. But nonetheless, we're going to be looking over at the Welcome to the Bronze Parade sides now. We have Hadane in the top lane playing. That's Alawi. Baby Yoda playing the Hecarim in the jungle. In the mid lane, we got Gang playing Buys, Bitcoin playing the Garen, and then Starfall, as well as Narc playing the Ash and Brand bot lane.
Yeah, and as you pointed out, there is a Garen in the mid lane. I have not seen this in a while, honestly. So I'm looking forward to see how the Garen does here, especially into someone as terrifying as Seraphine.
Yeah, I mean we've seen Garen top lane. Let's see. Right, try like gave a couple buffs over to Garen jungle, where I believe his E does bonus damage to monsters. And then we even saw for like a season, not even a season, just like in a couple, couple pro games where we saw Garen in the bot lane alongside Yumi, and that was dominating. So we'll have to see how well they'll be able to do with Gameplank in the or Gameplank buys Bitcoin playing the Garen in the mid lane.
Yeah, and as I said, that was a while back when Garen and Yumi was one of the most busted comps that you could ever run. So ever since that, Garen hasn't really been as seen. But now Garen, maybe he's going to be having a emergence, possible.
Possibly. Let's see. But for now, we're just going to be seeing how these teams are going to be really playing this one out here. This is kind of a pretty close one. This is week 9 of the GRLCS, so technically, Welcome to the Bronze Parade can still make it in if they win this game and then their next game next week. But we'll, it's because then they'll have the head-to-head versus Washed Up Gaming, assuming that Washed Up Gaming also loses the round after. A lot of things riding on it. So this is actually a pretty important game for Welcome to Bronze Parade and Washed Up Gaming.
Yeah, and I mean, with how their comps are, you see, like, they're 100% wanting to take this as if their lives depend on it. And already there's the pings coming out, and here comes the Hecarim rushing on. There's the flash from Gangplank buys Bitcoin, and they're rushing Kilgar. They will take him out. First blood over to Baby Yoda. Flashes and ignites used, but that is one kill. And now Brennick is trying to get a return kill in the bot lane, but will not happen.
Yeah, no return kill, unfortunately. So first blood going over to the Hecarim is a pretty good sign for Welcome to Bronze Parade. I mean, having that kill means that they are going to be sitting in a little bit better position here. Having an early game jungler such as Hecarim is going to be helpful. Having a kill on him, he's going to be doing a little bit extra damage in these games, really making sure that he secures kills, not just for himself, but for some laners, so that they can have more successful ganks and then further ahead and really looking to make this gameplay or game plan of beating them out to that mid game point and really just dominating. But we'll have to see.
Yeah, and you can see that Baby Yoda wanted to go for a return gank, but was unable to. And Haname is in trouble, having the flash, but he's not going to get away. Business Time uses the flash and gets the kill. No respect for the Mega Gnar. And that is a kill for the top laner.
unfortunate for Hanane, didn't respect the Meganar coming out soon. He was doing quite a bit of damage over to him, but he did need to be careful playing around that Meganar for him, just like how Business Time is playing around it. You gotta be careful of that, because Meganar is the first tier form of the two. Mininar is the sustained sort of damage, so you really want to try to get him where he either is in Mininar and like just really can't catch you out, you're on top of him, or he's in Meganar and he already blew up all his stuff on, say, like the minions or something.
Yeah, and wow, this is so mean of Starfall and Narc here. They are they have it frozen. They're just making sure Alarm doesn't get any of this CS, but they are gonna see that there was a meteor in the area, so they do have to respect it. And Cannon is still gotten.
Yeah, it's not necessarily frozen, but it is being very slowly pushed over to their side. So they're being pushed away by Narc, who has nearly full mana. He's 100% ready to just keep throwing out these spells against Poison and Alarm, who really can't succeed against this, where Poke is really dominant when you're comparing them to tanks, because like you just poke them out, you just keep getting them lower before they want to engage. Really, so pretty unfortunate for them. But we'll have to see if maybe Alarm and Poison can maybe make a turn out of that, or if Baby Yoda's looking for a dive, perhaps.
Yeah, you can see because they did spot Baby Yoda, they are it's gonna go ahead make their ADC recall, and Kilgar was even coming down to make sure that nothing funny happened here. And with all those pings, you could tell that they were very wary. So, yeah, Hecarim forced to leave out of respect.
Here comes the
Wait a
top lane.
minute. Yep, and there goes the all for Nar there. I don't really know, but I'm just gonna call it all for Nar. But Brinicus immediately just exploded, forced to try and run away. And my god, Brinicus is barely alive, and with all that, they still couldn't kill him. I actually forgot what it was called.
It's just called
The
Nar.
Nar
It's
ulti.
actually just called
Is it just called Nar?
Nar. Yeah, it's
Really?
just him yelling out Nar.
Out of everything they could have given.
Yes,
Man,
of course.
Nara would have been even better. Come on.
No. Just him screaming out Nar.
Just no.
That's the ulti. 100. It's very in character with Nar as well. You know, if he had to name his own ulti, I would think that's exactly what he said. So,
Yeah.
so what do you call a move that you just push the enemy team into the wall? Ah, Nar.
Nar.
Yeah, Nar. What's your ultimate
It's
move?
the same as like
Nar!
whenever he's using Garen, just Demaglio, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So, but this time is not going to be able to pick up the kill for himself, while Verticus has a little bit of fear now with Hane already using the ulti, so is down, so you don't have to worry about that any further. But I mean, being a little bit low like that, so you got to be careful with allowing just turning these ganks on you, where these tentacles just do so much extra damage whenever they're slapping down on you.
Yeah, and no, that was. I mean, if Hanane gets more people, just imagine the amount of damage when it comes to a full team fight. 5 people in that ulti, it's almost over.
Yeah.
And well, Hanane is
Take a lot of
focusing
damage.
down on that spirit or the soul, so he has to be careful. Gangplank is gonna give her the sword.
Holiday needs to be a little bit more careful in some of these trades. Sure, he's like kind of evening out, but here comes the bot lane with maybe an engage here. No, all right.
Oh.
I mean, quickly
They
disengaged
get
out of
first
that.
arrow.
Yeah, they get the
they-
arrow out.
Oh. Oh, business time. Having to try to get away. There's the flash from Baby Yoda as well. And they are going to secure the kill onto business time. So they get that. And I mean, without the Mega Nar, Mini Nar is pretty easy to take out. So that's a easy kill for them.
Yeah, really easy to get on out, or easy kill, and then get on out of there. Look for some counter juggling, possibly, or at least some jungle info for them. This is looking pretty alright, I want to say, over for the side of the Welcome Bronze Parade. I mean, they have 2 kills over Beta Yoda, but they still have, I would say, still quite a bit of an issue with the business time in the top lane, just because He finished up his boots, and he has that Heartbound Axe as well. He's still laning pretty well against Hanane as well. It's quite unfortunate to see just on how that is being played out here. It's just like business time is in that mini arm form whenever Hanane is trying to cut out that soul. Uh, and because of that, he's just taking so much extra damage and losing out on some of these trades and not really be able to look in for some of these all-ins that he wants.
And immediately they're going straight back on the Poison, and or not Poison. Poison's going straight on them. Poison will secure the kill on the Starfall, and Alarm will secure the kill onto Narc. That is that's 2 easy kills for the bot lane, and really that's something that could have been avoided. I mean, it's kind of obvious that if they landed the ultis, it's a all in.
Yeah, I mean, flashes are still available over for Welcome to the Bronze Parade, so they could have maybe seen that coming. Maybe looked to see it was like, yeah, I can't necessarily step up too far forward. I had to be careful. They have their ultis, and with that Poison getting his ulti landing, that's gonna be done deal for that one. And this is honestly what they kind of need over for a washed up gaming side. Alarm getting a little bit of kills for himself is going to be putting him a little bit back into this game. He's a little down CS, but I mean that won't matter too much further if he can keep snowballing this lead alongside a Poison.
Yeah, and Hanane is getting poked down once more by Mega Gnar. And well, you can see they're in the bot lane. They're wanting to scheme something, but I mean, with this kind of comp, you can't really. I feel like stepping up is a little dangerous unless you're Hanane, because you have the Gnar, you have Seraphine, Leona, and Udyr, and Shamir can work with any of those guys. So it's very dangerous to step up because Shamir can get so much damage on you in just that small amount of time of being CC'd.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get the... Ooh, here comes the engage, though.
And, yeah, and again, they're going straight in. Ulti is wide. Alarm picks up another kill. There's the flash coming in. Starfall going to evade it, but it's still going to fall. That is 2 kills once again. And you can see the backup was on the way, but they just fell so fast that they couldn't do anything about it. And that's going to be a Mountain Dragon now going to the side of Washed Up Gaming.
Yeah, not Drake over for Washed Up Gaming sides.
Hanane is forced to use the ulti, trying to take out business time, or at least just give himself some room to get away. Flash out, and there's the soul, or there's the dragon finally being taken down too.
Yeah, I would say that was a little bit too much of a respect flash over for Hanane. Not to harp on you or necessarily, but I really don't agree with that flash there because it was just an auto attack from business from the Mega Gnar, which is more of a burst type of thing. Mid lane now.
Renekis is trying to get away. Is gonna flash, will be fine. So that will be the ultimate coming out from Baby Yoda. And well, Narc once again being CC'd, being taken out. Poison will pick up that kill. And it goes from being bullied in the early stages to being the bullies now with just having those ultis and the CC lineups.
You have to play a little careful now that they're level 6 for this bot lane. You know, you're still this poke bot laner, which is great against tanks, but you also have to be mindful of, like, when they have once they have their ultis, they can step up a lot more, especially now they have kills successively from not just only the kills they got on you when they got their ultis, but with that bot lane where there was a 4-man bot lane. Huge kills for them, making it so it's harder to step up, especially whenever Starfall was stuck under tower trying to kill these minions. Had to stay there because that was a lot of gold he would have missed out on if he tries to maybe go up there and possibly go for a kill, but it's something you have to be wary of. Narc and Starfall are going to have to play this lane a little bit more cautiously. They should still step up, try to get some poke down, but you need to also still be mindful of, like, if they get hit by any of these abilities, it's over.
Yeah, the 100 to 0 is officially in effect, and you can see that Shamira or Alarm really feels confident in his 2. It is even going in for just the 1v1s against Starfall. There's the ultimate. Alarm actually hits the back end. Bit off a little too much. Crystal Arrow being used, but Starfall will end up being fine, and you see Baby Yoda also down here now to try and help get this tower.
tower here to help out this tower. It is past 14 minutes, so no turret platings, but if we can get first tower, it'd still be pretty worth nonetheless here. Baby Yoda is going to be tanking up the tower because he has that Bombi Cinder and he like walked next to Poison, so that triggered it. So in any case, is going to be the possibly first tower. Maybe if they can keep getting it, there we go. First tower over for them, and maybe another kill over onto Poison. I think they could have kept going for that, but they were thinking Chimera's almost back. We don't want to get turned on.
Yeah, and you see that they are. It looks like they are backing away, and Poison was hoping that they'd step up so that they could get a kill on the Starfall. But yeah, the Alarm just got a little too confident. I mean, you are extremely strong, but if you don't have that, the wind wall, I guess, if you don't have that in your back pocket against the Ash, it immediately becomes so. I feel like it becomes just a little harder, especially with the Executioner's Calling being into Starfall's inventory, so your healing's reduced, and not only that, but then you have to try and deal with a Brand and and the Gangplank, who is trying to take him out. Here comes Poison, and Poison.
There he goes.
Almost saved his ADC, but instead the flash coming out immediately will eliminate Alarm, who gets to see a gray screen one more time.
Unfortunate for that. Your support now also has a better scoreline than you. Almost the same scoreline, just a two death difference there. But in any case, another kill over for Gangplank is going to be pretty nice. Arrow goes a little wide, but here comes.
Yep, and ulti almost hits Baby Yoda, and I don't really know why a killer did use the ultimate there. I don't think you would have been able to pick up a kill in particular.
I mean, if anything, it was a good way to get them off of you, you know? Because like if they continued forward, they would have gotten hit by that, but they decided to back off, so they would not get hit.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah. It is true. We do have the second Herald already taken up by Brinicus. Pretty nice Herald to take, and looking for a little bit more for them.
And well, Hanane wanted to fight the Gnaw.
That's good. Ready to keep going?
Yep.
Alright, so let's just jump right back into this. Hopefully, you guys can see the game now. I'm just going to bite the bullet, and remember, make a note of it right now to upload this game to the YouTube.
Oh goodness, it is very buggy for me now.
Really? Well, anyways.
Okay, now we're good.
Okay, cool. Narc, to catch you up, Narc full comboed, including using his ult over onto Kilgar, or Alarm, and it, Poison, there you go. Poison, and it tickled.
Took quite a bit of health, but other than that...
It's like, almost a quarter.
Yeah, and you can see that Kilgar's in the top side. There's a TP out, so there is going to be a team fight for this second Infernal Dragon coming up, and really they have to be very careful, even if they are wanting a death wish or something like that. There's the ulti from Hanane. What a flash! And big time ulti now from Kilgar. Alarm is going to be taken out so quickly though, that they will not be able to get all the damage that they want. There goes the Seraphine. There goes the Udyr. Business Time is the only one left standing, and now he is going to just make his way out of there, possibly, and that Infernal Dragon will go over to welcome to the Bronze Parade.
Let's see. Bronze Parade indeed. So, yeah, look at that. We're going to have a little bit over for Rolling Bronze Parade, maybe a little bit of a comeback, seeing that they have 100 gold in their lead. You know, you can almost buy a refillable pot with that. You can buy 2 potions with that. In any case, we're seeing that was a pretty good team fight. They spread it out a lot more, so Kilgar's ulti, even though it was pretty huge, they couldn't capitalize on it because they weren't as close together for Alarm to get all of his resets, and even he got blown up pretty early on in that fight as well.
Yeah, and as you said, like Hanane flashed in there, got a big ulti as well, so he was taking them down pretty quickly, and Poison got blown up almost immediately at the beginning of that fight. So Alarm being at such low health, Kilgar ulti was big, but was that all being so spaced out, really Alarm couldn't get what she needed. She got blown up as a result of it, and that was the end of that fight.
That was the end of that, fortunately, for the Washed Up Gaming side. But we'll have to see if they can, maybe look for this, because they do have the better team fight sort of comp. They have all these huge, absolutely huge AoE team fighting ultis. But we'll have to see if maybe Winter Bronze Parade's more of a pick-ish sort of comp with a little bit of help from Narc to do some of this team fighting along with Hanane. If they are sort of like jack of all trades kind of comp is able to win it out against, this huge, immense team fighting sort of comp that that Washed Up Gaming is.
Yeah, and as you said, like they are kind of depending on Narc and Starfall to really be that damage from the outside. But if those two fall out, then Gangplank and Hanane are gonna have to be extremely powerful to try and take out the rest. And well, speaking of that, Gangplank immediately just goes straight out to Kilgar, just immediately obliterates him off the map. Not even a shot for Kilgar to survive.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of what Strikebreaker does for Garen, just because Strikebreaker gives you attack speed, and then you build Berserk Greaves, and now you get a couple extra spins over for your E, you're doing a little bit extra damage, you get a stick onto people even better, so they can't escape you from your spin move. It's great. It's an all-around good, fun item over for Garen here. But we're looking to position around this Baron, which is a little interesting. I wouldn't necessarily say this was a sort of Baron position here, but we'll have to see if we can get some picks at the very least.
Yeah, and as you said, they are gonna get a pick on the poison, and they are immediately pinging for this Baron, so they will get the Baron, but they're actually gonna get a TP from Hanane to respond to the Gnar who's pushing that in, and that leaves Brynnicus and Chimera to maybe go for a steal, but I don't know if that is something that they are willing to go for. But well, Brynnicus wants to go for it for sure, but said he's gonna be taken out. There's two massive hits on the ulti. Starfall and Narc go down immediately, and there goes Alarm just popping off. Gangplank is the last one standing in this fight now. He's trying to do his best to survive, but instead he's going to be eliminated. The Baron is taken, and that TP proves to be crucial, as Hanane just had to watch as his team is wiped, and they don't even get the Baron either.
You hate to see it sometimes. Honestly, you just hate to see it. Pretty unfortunate on that end, but in any case, well played over for the side of Washed Up Gaming. I didn't think that Alarm would be able to get his ulti to pop off that quickly, but Kilgar landing his encore on top of Alarm, hitting on top of his E, his Q, in order to really make sure that he has his Matt's rating, Devil rank. In any case, make sure he has Matt's rating for that one, and then hits the ulti just to really finish off Starfall. And then it was just a 2v4 situation because we had Business Time TP down. Hanane was a little bit greedy play, seeing that Hanane TP down. He was like a huge contributor to their team fighting. He's literally 50% of their team fighting power. Since Hanane is down, or dedicated sort of to team fighting power. So him TPing down meant that they saved the bot tower, but they lost the Baron instead of just trading out the Baron for their bot lane tower, and then seeing if they could maybe make some momentum off of that. Instead, they lost 4 members of their team, they saved the bot lane tower, and they leashed Baron over the side of Washed Up Gaming.
Yeah, and as you said, it was a little greedy, but it also seemed like they were very split on what they wanted. And well, Business Time knows what he wants. He wants to try and take him out. There goes another massive ulti, and in the bag, Narga's gonna get hit by the Encore. Business Time trying to run away from Starfall, but instead gonna actually take him out. What a way for Business Time to get back to him, and Kilgar's the only one that falls. 3 members are down, and the Garen and Hecarim are the last ones standing as now they're pushing in this bottom lane.
Yeah, Baron buff minions in this bot lane means that this tower is also just going to inevitably fall down here. We did get a little bit pushing power down top lane and a little bit of clearing out minions mid lane, and so you don't lose this inhibitor, but still, I mean, you're losing out so much more right now. It's really unfortunate. Ever since that Baron, it's just causing a slippery slide for the Welcome to the Bronze Parade now. They need to look for a little bit of a better team fighting here. They have Narc, who is a little bit weak right now, but he's still Brand. He still burns. At the very least, he still burns your health away from these tanks, and that could be what they need in order to make this happen. I mean, if they can get big AoE ultis down, get hot and they just pop off, definitely could see them coming back into this game, but they need to really play for that sort of idea, or maybe look for some of these picks as well, so that they can gather some of their gold and really, get back into this game.
Yeah, and really, like, as you said, like, it slowly has come to a kind of very slippery slope for Welcome to the Bronze Parade, but so much can still happen. I mean, they have to shut down this Shamira almost immediately. Shamira or Alarm and Kilgar are doing so much to where if they just get these ultis onto the right targets, it's almost immediately over. Starfall and Narc have to stay alive for these team fights in this upcoming one, because that's most of the damage. And if Hanane isn't able to pop off with that ulti, you can basically kiss Hanane goodbye, because she's going to fall since she has to go in for a fight. And Mizutak's not even afraid. He's just going straight up into it.
Yeah, absolutely. He's looking for these picks.
Oh, there's a team fight breaking out now. They are going to get the stun. They go straight to Alarm, but Alarm is going to get away. There's the big time ulti from Kilgar. Going to take out Gangplank, who cannot silence any longer. Hanane will be the next one to fall. That is 3 members down, and Narg is going to fall as well. There's a triple kill, and Baby Yoda forced to run away as he will see his Nexus slowly fall by the washed up gaming team.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be an end here. Baby Yoda doesn't have his ulti. He can't get in there and really cause enough disruption to really stall out this game. So I think this one's in the bag for Washed Up Gaming. It's pretty unfortunate oversight for Brooklyn Bronze Parade. I would have liked a little bit more attention in the bracket, but nonetheless, congratulations to making it up here. Going up in the bracket to 6 and 3. Really proving yourselves close up there. I'm pretty sure it's like top 3 teams from each split is getting in, and in that logic, let me go ahead and switch to camera. Let's see. Here we go. Hey. Also it says dark. It's not. Well, in any case, let me just there we go. But let me look this up while. Sami, you have any thoughts on this game here we just watched?
Yeah, I mean, really looking at the game that we just watched, they had a very good chance of pulling off this game. I mean, they could have won it pretty well, but it seemed like there's a lot of discommunication. Narc was getting poked down so much, and eventually once Narc got poked down, he's either forced to back or stay around for the team fight, and either way, you're kind of going to be melted from that small health you have to 0. So if you're not able to get that full combo, then as a brand, you're no longer going to be able to be what you're needed for. While for the rest of the team, they were very reliant on just having someone to pick off. But eventually they just started to group up, making sure that they weren't. And from there, it kind of just went very downhill very quickly.
Absolutely. I mean, again with Narc, he was trying to, he was doing a good job at poking in earlier parts of the game, but once it came to that level 6 and he get all in, it's just, you're playing Brand. You don't have that much in forms of escapes, and when you're playing that Brand support, really looking for something to get you on out of there. But that was game one for tonight. It was Washed Gaming versus Bronze Parade. Washed Gaming is going to take that and move up to 6 and 3. Next up, we have Last Minute Goons versus the Glacial Omens. Going to be interesting to see on that game as well. So don't go anywhere. Be right back.
top lane, Swagger Stupid as the Udyr in the jungle, Tolix Guy as the Zoe in the mid lane, and Regdor, USMC, and Slim Richie as the Caitlyn Seraphine lane.
And for Zelio, thank you and for telling me that I forgot to turn on our sounds. So let me go ahead and do that again. Watch the gaming took out the last game versus Welcome Broad Spirit, big back and forth, but they were able to take advantage of that. And now we're moving on to Last Minute Goons versus Glacial Omen. He already introduced the Last Minute Goons, but let's just go ahead and repeat that one, and then you can get Glacial Omens. We have Last Minute Goons over onto the blue side. We have UCO Eero playing Darius on top lane, Swagger Stupid playing the Udyr in the jungle, Todd's Guy in the mid lane playing Zoe, and the bot lane we have Regdor and Slim Richie playing Caitlyn and Seraphine.
And on the red side, we have the Glacial Omen. We have Coffee Cube as the Cho'Gath in the top lane, Hidden Torture as the Karsus in the jungle,
Close.
Ishan as the Lucian in the mid lane, and ADC Gap Too Big and Got Him as the Jinx Leona bot lane terror. Honestly, that is terrifying to see.
Yeah, it is quite a strong, aggressive thing. I do also remember we're playing on a new patch, so for some reason, every time this happens, it changes everyone's names to champion names instead of summoner names. So there you go. Now you guys can see your name on the screen outside of just on the sidebars. So there you go. Going to be interesting to see. We have a lot of, we're seeing Ishan in the mid lane, which is pretty strong ADC over into the mid to late game part of the game. We're seeing Hidden Torture playing the Karthus, strong into the mid to late game. We're seeing Kabigu playing the Cho'Gath, also strong. Well, I would say he's pretty strong in the early game too. So he's like a good, well-rounded. He does fall off a little bit in the end, but he still has the opportunity of always securing smite. So he still has his uses. And then AC get too big late game threat. Got him just big tanky lady.
Yeah, and really, you can see the kind of comp that they're wanting to run for the Glacial Omen crew. Protect the Jinx at all, or protect the Jinx and Lucian at all costs. Win game, that is their motto. Well, on the other side, you see, Chaga is just gonna be eliminated. All right.
Alright. Interesting first few minutes of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think it's just Chaga just not knowing the damage output that the Lucian can really bring out. I mean, he's still very strong, no matter what.
Yeah, in that early game, he's very strong because of how many auto attacks he can weave in very quickly. Especially because he's also running that press attack, the classic press attack for Lucian. So you have to be careful.
Oh, alright, got him. Going to use that flash trade to make sure that he can try and get the flash out from Regdor, which he does. So, Regdor will be flashless, and you see, Eero is in a little bit of trouble here. Going to try and walk away, going to use the ghost, going to use the flash. There's the flash from Coffee Cube, and he's going to get away. And now Tall Guy and Swagger Stupid are here to help out. He's going to miss the grab, but he will pick up the kill. And now UCO trying to get away on Coffee Cube is going to be taken out by Tall Guy. And that is just a series of misfortunes for the side of Glacial Omen.
One, for Last Minute Goons, that was a great roam coming from Todd's Guy after getting solo queued and Ishan not pinging it because he just got solo queued. So you're like, oh, obviously he's going to come back mid so he gets level. No, I'm going top lane to get my level. Screw going mid lane. I'm going for the roam and it works out so well. Got a double kill for them. Coffee Cube stays alive. Coffee Cube didn't stay alive. My bad. We had UCO Euro stays alive. He was almost dead. Very close. But, bot lane.
Slim Richie having to try back away, and you can see that Swagger is just running down Hidden Torture. He wants to take him out. Will use the smite to try and stay alive for a little longer, but will be unable to pick up the kill. And now Tall Guy is going to flash over, get the kill on the Hidden Torture, and now he is forced to run away. You can see Slim Richie in the wrong side of town. He will be taken out, and now Regdor doing his best to try and get a return kill on the ADC Gap Too Big, but instead is going to be forced to back away as Godim is hunting him down. No mana, will actually miss the initial grab, or I guess, what would you call that? Is it like a grab drag technically?
Um, Brute into Gap Closer. So I guess
Root
you could
into
just
that
say
one.
Gap Closer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, a lot happening. Just a lot happening there. Hidden Torture goes down once again, but so does Swag is stupid. So they are able to get 2 kills, and the Jinx now is 1 and Lucian with 2 is pretty nice if you are Glacial Omen.
Yeah, I mean, both mid laners have a 2 kills up on them, and so this might be a volatile mid where we're just seeing like roams out of roams out of roams coming out and seeing if they can really do something here. We'll have to see if it turns out to that way, but Coffee, you gotta be careful. I mean, user hero, once he gets that 5 bar, it's just full on damage coming out. He gets so much extra bonus AD because of it, and you kind of have to respect him just a little bit at the very least whenever he gets close to those. Hello?
Um, Sorry, I saw a comment that just kind of surprised me, and I did my best to not say anything about it. It just took me by surprise. But
Mm.
uh,
Oh my goodness.
anyway,
Ah,
but as you
that one.
said, like, yeah, yeah, I was just taken back
Alright.
by it.
Time to
Oh,
go to timeout. Just for a minute, at least. You didn't, I mean... Anyways, continue on forward with this
Uh,
game here, not to give him any more
yeah,
attention.
yeah, but I mean,
God,
this
he
Yo Era
still
is
needs
just
to
doing
get...
what Darius should do. He's just destroying him, and you can see now he forced a runaway. Or they were wanting a gank, but instead they are forced to back away because Coffee is so low. And now you can see they are wanting to make something happen here. Instead, ADC gap too big will throw out the roof. They're gonna get a kill also. Swag is stupid, and this game immediately goes wrong. There's no level 6 either for the ADC or Seraphine. So now ADC gap can just slowly walk at them. Will even use the
Ooh.
flash there to get a kill. And there's another one. Double kill for the Jinx. And now the Jinx, who had 1 kill, takes out 3 members and will now be sitting on 4. And well, oh, guy just gonna eliminate Coffee Coop right there.
God, he's not having a fun time in this top lane. He is a little bit of a weaker side top laner, this Cho'Gath. At least when you compare it to such a bully that is Darius, and then bot lane, it used to get too big, having 4 kills under his belt. He's absolutely a monster right now. I mean, look at him. He has the Noon Quiver. He probably has a lot of gold underneath his belt. He's looking to pick up something, or he's looking to pick up a pretty big buy, but he wants to grab the start lane just right before he goes ahead and gets out. Sure, he was able to take. Oh,
They're not even afraid. They're gonna take him out. Godheim will take him out. Uses the flash to try and escape, but instead will still fall. And ADC gap too big. Will stay alive with. Well, I almost had another kill, but the kill actually went into Godheim's pocket. So, nonetheless, they're able to do a tower dive just from there, and that kind of just shows the power that these two have.
Yeah, you see Gap doing quite a good job for them. Bobby Coop is just getting traded out by Darius again. But let's go ahead and actually look at how much money that this Jinx has. Seen
Oh,
2,300. That's a big buy. I'm pretty sure that's all you need in order to finish up your item right now. But he just wants to keep pushing. He wants like, I want to really just get a great backup. I want to buy the full item, get a huge back. Got him here. He's looking for another kill.
yeah, and they're immediately going straight onto Slim Richie, who uses the exhaust on the ADC gap. So they will be able to do that. Oh,
And
that
there he goes.
that's evil. That's just evil.
Pop
The
goes the
ulti's
weasel.
coming out, connecting, taking out Slim Richie, who's not even 6 yet.
Yeah. So unfortunate on that one. Bot lane looking very volatile now. Tallest guy, I mean, he has 3 kills under his belt, but that's who you're going to have to be playing around now. Swag Stupid needs to try to maybe get a couple ganks off too, in order to try to make this game not as far as it is right now. I mean, we're seeing a about a 3k gold difference over for the Glacial Omen side, and it's quite scary to see. Got him now just walking towards Stolid's guy.
Yeah, and the Glacial Omen does come out. There's the Drowsy, so while the ultis do connect and do quite a bit of damage to Tallest Guy, he will be able to get away safely. Swagger Stupid is coming in as well to help out and even get a kill here. But not onto Ishan, it will be on the Got Him, so they'll take him out. The flash is being used, but the ADC survives in the mid.
And ADC does survive there. Good gank from Swagger Stupid. I was literally just talking about how he needs to get some ganks off so he can have his team pivot off something, but there we go. Got a good gank, got a subvert arrow down mid lane. He's looking to really boost up Tallest guys to be that one-shot sort of potential that we need him to be in this game. Really be the pivot point for last-minute goons.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Tallest Guy got the gold from the Herald charge or not. I don't believe he did, and Slim Richie, again, just getting poked out as Caitlyn did recall. Slim Richie does have to be careful. The Kraken Slayer is up, and with him being that low, and the Leona coming as well, there could be... Oh, actually, never mind. The ADC gap is just going to be taken out. The level 6 hit and immediately used, so he gets the shutdown onto the Jinx.
I got the... Oh, well, first in the top lane. Oh, God, you did it!
He did it.
He did
That
it!
Breville actually came in very, very well there.
Very close.
So the more auto attacks that Arrow got, he's just dwindling himself down, and then Amelie just says, "Munch, thank you, goodbye."
Yeah, and an ADC gap too big. Unfortunately, going down there, I mean, he's ADC gap, not support gap, but here comes Regdor, who pushed up a little too far forward with no wards. Dodged, easy. Jinx Rocket can never hit me. Regdor, easiest dodge. He got it, but unfortunately, he can't dodge that one.
And Togai is going to be eliminated by his shot. Oh, Lord. Looks like Togai was wanting to roam down potentially to help out, but Ishan intercepted him, so they weren't able to really do anything. Instead, 2 members will fall, and it's the 2 members that you need to stay alive.
Yeah, 2 members do fall there. Here it comes, a tower dive bot lane.
Yep. Yeah, and immediately they're going straight back to Slim Richie, who is actually going to survive for just a little longer. ADC gap. I keep messing that up. Tries to run away, saves the life. Swagger Stupid now charging after Got Him, but Ishan is here, and that's just the wrong way. So Swagger Stupid will stay alive, but there is going to be a kill. Slim Richie going down in return for the ADC, and well, Got Him is going to be mildly annoyed with Regdor stopping his back.
Yeah, going to be mildly annoyed indeed. Just going to force him back away a little bit further. Delay his back just by a bit, so the AC gap is going to be returning the lane by himself for a little bit. Maybe they can do something with that, but in any case, probably not, just because you don't have that sort of like engaged type of support. Seraphine, it has some CC, but you don't necessarily just all in someone with that, and I'm sure ADC Gap Too Big also knows to play a little bit carefully in that situation as well.
And you can see that there's 3 people down there, and if ADC Gap wasn't careful, more than likely he was going to be taken out. But thankfully, a ward did spot the 3 intruders, so he will be fine, and now another team fight will be breaking out, and another fight, I should say, will be breaking out, and instead Got Him and ADC Gap keep the back away, but now Swagger Stupid is here. There's the ulti, it's big, of course it is, and they'll take out Ishan. Shut down for the Zoe. There's another one, it's from Slim Richie, and now ADC Gap is trying his best to get away, but instead will fall. Double kill into the Zoe, who also got that shutdown from Ishan.
Yeah, and like I said, Thoughts Guy is the pivot over for the side of the last minute goons. They're doing really well just playing around him. He has 6 kills on himself. He doesn't have the finished item yet, but I'm sure that's just because he hasn't backed in a little bit. UC Euro needs to be careful, because here comes another gank from Hidden Torture. Having used both Ghost and Flash there, pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, and you can see Togai is also in this mid side or in this top side river, so he is here just in case they do know that Toss Guy is somewhere around. Uh, but they have no idea that Swag Stupid is here. So Hidden Torture just sitting in a bush, hoping that someone does step up. And the one person that it is Swag Stupid, who comes rushing in, and well, Eero is just munched, forgets that Cho'Gath has that. Swag Stupid will be forced to flash, and it goes from what looked like potentially could be okay to run, Udyr, run.
Yeah, he is gonna have to get on out of there. Unfortunately, Yusei not having the greatest time.
Oh.
So is Ishod not having the greatest time. Just really experiencing that Zoe damage firsthand. They are Hidden Torture being like, "This is my buff," but so stupid having Smite says, "No, this is my buff."
Thanks for the leash, B. I'll be on my way.
Thanks for the
And
leash. And now we're looking for a pick.
yeah, so I guess Stupid was
Oh, no.
wanting to go out there, but the double stun is nice. There's the ultis. They'll take out 2, and
There's the 2.
they will happily take that 2 members fall. And again, the Zoe, who thought maybe she could be there and help, gets taken out. And I agree with you, Leo. It's that 3 vision score for me. But man, that stun was big from Gotham. Beautiful ulti.
I'll be honest, I didn't even notice that, and that 3 vision score is a pretty low one. That's like placing a ward. But
ADC
oh no,
Gap
right
is just rushing him down. He will take him out easily. The Kraken Slayer to no Kraken Slayer build just means it's a free kill for the Jinx, and you can see now Gotham is here to help out as well for another kill potentially, but it said Encore will hit, and Swag is Stupid was rushing at the Jinx as if Jinx wouldn't do something, but the ulti actually goes wide. So does the sleep, and now the ADC Gap is doing its best to kite, but instead it's going to be taken out. It takes the 3 members to finally eliminate the menace that is Jinx.
plus a little bit of a hello from the Darius that came down from top lane, wanted to say hi, say, "Hey guys, I want to join in the party," but unfortunately, party was already over. ADC Gap fallen, and Mount Drake is spawning up here in the vet. It's a couple more seconds here, 5 more seconds. Hidden Torture is in the area alongside Ishan. We are looking for this objective to go, and we'll be really just this. I don't know, already on site, but
and Slim Richie is the target. Well, Slim Richie, try to do your best, but you're the target. Ragnar actually takes out Hidden Torture there, while Slim Richie is taken out. So now the support is gone and the main jungler is gone. But they still have a Smite and Coffee Cube, so they'll be just fine with taking it. And thanks to the dragon, they'll be able to dodge that Zoe Q as well. So that is a dragon going over to the side of Glacial Omen.
Yeah, good dragon over for Glacial Omen is gonna be pretty nice here. You do see Slim Richie's score has gone up a little bit, seeing that he's at 7 vision score. But oh no, Todd's guy.
Yeah.
Body block.
Again, just being riddled down. But instead, Eastbound almost gets eliminated with the electrocute as well. So now he's forced to back away while Swag is Stupid and others will stay alive just barely. But Saw Guy having to be careful. Ulti goes wide, the stuns come out, and they're doing their best to take out the ADC, but he stays alive, and there is no fear in this Cho'Gath, as ADC Gap will take out one, looks for another, but instead is taken out from Tall Guy with the snipe. So he will take him out, and that is the ADC and support going down once more.
Yeah, unfortunately they are going to be falling down. Slim Richie not having the greatest gains right now on that Seraphine, unfortunately, but we'll have to see. Todd's guy is doing a really good job. Look at this damage he's dishing out. Maybe not a Coffee Cube, but you know, look at the damage he's doing to other people. Doing a great job, really whittling down, because they have 3 squishy people, and that's pretty much all their damage, considering that Coffee Cube and Guardian are just going to be the tanks on the other side. But, I mean, Glacial Omen still having a 3k gold lead for themselves is going to be quite huge, and that's not including 4 kills. They only have 3 kills. That would accumulate to about 900 gold. So this is all CS that's getting the rest of them away.
The Encore comes through, and they will take out the Cho'Gath. So that is the shutdown gold going into the pockets of Darius. And so they just realized there is a 61 CS difference in the mid lane, and too big of a CS difference in the bot lane, or in the ADCs. And, well, GRLCS says, I don't really care how much of a gap there is. We're going after you guys. We're gonna take you out. There's 1 kill. Got him is going to be taken out. Slim Richie and the Zoe will get the kills. And now, Hidden Torture just stops by, says, hello, guys. I'm here to also join the Death Crew. And that will be 3 kills now going over. And really, if they wanted to, that could be the Baron now, too.
Possibly. I mean, they do have an ADC that's weaker right now. No gripe towards you, Regdor. It's just like, since the CS down, you only have 1 item right now compared to a lot of other people who are at 2 items or at least building their 2nd item with a large component. So some of your DPS are hurting quite a bit, but there is a possibility to still do it. We just need to be careful with Coffee if he can get in. He doesn't have his flash, so he won't be able to necessarily get over there, but it does get quite close. I mean, Coffee if he had his flash, he could just flash over it and just thousands help smite it with the beast. That would have been very unfortunate. Oh, Slim Richie. Give me a heart attack.
He's like just dancing on death's door every time. He's just right there. Just come and get me, boys. Come and get me. Not this time, though.
Not this time, indeed. So this gold is looking pretty good over for the side of Last Minute Goons. This is pretty surprising considering that Glacial Omen is the 2nd place team over for the Yordle Cap, which is pretty impressive in that. So Last Minute Goons are really putting up the fight here, especially with Todd's guy being able to be as fed as he is on the Zoe, proving a lot of carry potential in his role. So we'll need to see if they are able to continue this forward here. But for now, we are just going to be doing a little bit NA ramming down the mid lane, just to be moving back and forth. We have the Baron buff, so we're looking to maybe do a little bit of sieging, but you have to be careful when you're trying to do that, because if they have enough weight there, wow, Ishan, you really got to stop eating these. This is like the 3rd time I've seen this happen.
And Hidden Torture is the main focus, but the Encore hits 3. There's the Rue as well. Swagger will take out 1, while Zoe will take out the other. 2 members go down, and UCO Eero is going to be able to take out the Cho'Gath, and now it's the Jinx and the Lucian trying to do what they can, but instead the grab will come through, and they will get the ace for the Last Minute.
Who's this team? Why is their score lower? This is an amazing. I just saw something amazing coming out of these guys. Last Minute Goons getting down over to the Inhibitor's tower. They're doing a great job seeing that's good pull from UCO Eero to grab the last remaining 2, and then Todd's guy also throwing in that sleep patrol. Well, that actually did hit the Jinx too, so that would have been a guaranteed kill even if they didn't land that sleep or they land that grab. Really good job on that, Pat. And now we're moving our attention over to the Dragon. Need to be careful though. We do probably have a lot of gold underneath our belts here. Alright, Hidden Torture. Also need to be careful. There is a Zoe that's 12 and 3, but look at the gold over for each other. We're seeing the gold difference has definitely swung in favor of Last Minute Goons. Seeing, yeah, top lane. Now he's winning in gold. We're looking over at the mid lane. He's winning in gold by about 2k. Looking in the bot lane, we're seeing the support. For some reason, the support also is winning by 1.6k. That's a lot of gold. Why does Seraphine have so much gold?
Seraphine has so much gold because 4 kills, 9 assists will give you that. The ultis that Slim Richie is getting are very big. I mean, in that last one, he lands it onto 3 members, and Ishan barely was out of it too. Wow. Hidden Torture was just left in the free there. I mean, I don't really know why he was positioned like that, trying to go for wolves in that kind of point. But Slim Richie now is the focus, is going to flash, but it's going to get stunned up. Nice stun by Got Him, and A2C Gap will take that kill.
Very unfortunate on there, Slimmer. You gotta be careful. You know, I talked about this like a couple splits ago. Sometimes you just need a warding buddy. You know, someone to come with you, and in case you're ever in danger, you just go on out and it'll be fine. While you probably try recalling in the bush, or at least checking the bush or just warding it. You're gonna have to pop the ghost, but he does get on out there because he's a fast man. Look at that.
Yep, uses the ghost to escape. And you can see there was the reinforcements coming as well, just in case that they did decide to pursue the Darius. But instead, they backed away. So now we're back to just kind of a low state here where both teams are just getting ready for whatever priorities may pop up.
Yeah, I mean, we're still pretty far away from any objectives. Baron is coming up right now in about a minute and a half, so we can always look for that to have Coffee Cube alongside a Hidden Torture to do the combo where you just... It's not really Hidden Torture, it's really any jungler. If you want the combo, it would be like Cho'Gath plus Nunu, and then you just eat it from like 2k health, and then it disappears from the map, and there's no smite fight because there's no smite that does 2000 damage. But in any case, as you still have Coffee Cube, who can deny a lot of this pressure, especially if he has that flash available, which he does. He can flash in, eat the Baron, and then just take a free Baron for your team. Also get a free stack for himself, and maybe even start a team fight because of that. That could be what we'll be seeing in the future, but for now, we're seeing everyone is going to be rotating on over, getting their resets because it is around 40 seconds. You do want to try to reset around the 40-second-ish mark whenever an objective's coming up, because by the time you back and you buy and you walk on back, you'll be there a little bit before the buff starts, or the objective spawns up here, which is what you want to do. You want to have that first sight control so you know who's coming in, who's coming out, and decide, should we engage or should we really pick off someone? You don't want to be the person that gets picked off here. Speaking of which, ADC Cap using that heal. He's very afraid. I would be too. This is always terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, Tall Guy saw his target and immediately landed it. And he will even pick up a heal. So now the Jinx is forced to back up and recall. And you already know that they're going to push this in as if there is no tomorrow. Flash coming through. There's the encore. It does not land. And Swag Stupid is going to be taken out. While Hidden Torture is just on the side, just doing what he needed to do. So he'll be okay. And instead, there's the root. And they're going to back away, but the ulti comes through now. And now ADC Gap is leading the charge. And they're going to almost take him out. But Tall Guy gets a kill of his own from the side. Says, thank you, Ishan, for not realizing that I'm a Zoe that doesn't need to care for the walls. I can just snipe you through it. So ADC Gap still just hunting, and this is scary. But now Got Him does see a target. UCO Eero trying to help out Tall Guy, and they're even looking to get the kill, and he will pick it up. Almost falls, however, so ADC Gap has to be careful, but Regdor will pick up a kill of his own. And there's the ulti. ADC Gap will be just fine, and now they're going to back away before the Darius or any of the others come around to take him out.
Yeah, that was a alright-ish fight, I want to say, over for the side of last minute goods. I mean, we had it was a little bit greedy, yeah, I would say, because like Tall Guy was already out of position, but they still tried to look for a fight. He got the kill off Ishan, which was great, but then he was still like, they still looked for more kills there, which is a little bit unfortunate. And he had a little bit of reset there, but ooh, gotta go.
Yep, Regdor barely going to get away, uses the Gale Force and the Cleanse, and I think even the Flash there to escape, so he's going to get away. Ulti comes out from Got Him, who thought that they'd be recalling in the bush, but instead they will not, and now it will be Mountain Soul point for Glacial Omen.
Yeah, soul point is over for them, which means one more soul or dragon means that it's going to be Mountain Soul for the Glacial Omens. This is quite a close game come here. We're actually neck and neck for gold. We're almost dragging a dragon for dragons. And in terms of Barons, well, you have last minute goons with a little bit of a one-up on them for that one. we'll have to see if they are looking, if they're able to look for something else here in order to get that little bit more of an advantage. They need to be careful. Coffee Cube is available with his feast. Doesn't have flash, but he has a blast plant at the very least. So that means he can still get on into that pit and do a nice smite. But oh no, it's all its guy.
Instead, he's
Here,
going to be
here it
intercepted
comes.
there, and they immediately are looking for him. They're going to find him and take him out. The one time that tall guy tries to get the kill on the Ishan there, he's actually punished for it, and that is a huge loss for them. And now ADC Gap is out of position for some reason. He's way out, and he's going to be taken out now. And I don't know why ADC Gap is just staying around there when it looked like a pure Baron call.
But in to push one more way, but here comes the fight.
Much more Rektor looking to be the opportune there, but instead, 3-man encore is going to be taken. Ishan very confused on who to go for, but the support is not the target. They're going to go straight onto UCO Eero. He's going to be dodged. They're going to take out one.
Close.
Ishan now going to look for the kill, takes out another. There's a shutdown.
There's
the knockup.
Yeah.
There's the perfect kill onto the Carsons, but instead it is going to be the ace, the unofficial ace for Glacial Omen.
I mean, I was yelling, yeah, but it's still a pretty unfortunate spot for the last minute goons. I was just really cheering on them because I saw 3 dudes that was low, and I was like, come on, one of them has to die at least, one of them.
Eventually, right?
Yeah, like the process of elimination by all these skills that are getting hit on them, they have to at least have one of them fall, right? But in any case, we're gonna see pretty bad fight over for last minute goons. The lead that they did have, and even dead evenness that they had, is going to be falling back over for the Glacial Omen side. They still have a chance in this because Hot Sky is huge, but he needs to stop making some of these more ballsy type of plays. It's nice getting these ballsy type of plays off because then you really get your team ahead. But maybe waiting for your team a little bit longer. It was Swag Stupid. He got that huge pick off of ADC Gap. If you're in that fight, it would have been huge right there if Todd's guy was able to make it in. But unfortunately, he was picked off very, very early on.
They're actually looking for a pick onto UCO Eero here, who's been on the long haul for this entire fight, but instead they're finally collapsing on him. They're going to pick him out eventually. There is the... Yeah, there he goes. He's finally taken out. There's a 4-man encore from Slim Richie, but Swag Stupid just gets eliminated immediately, so Slim Richie's ulti means nothing, and he's going to fall now to Ishan eventually when he cancels that ulti. So now they're able to get 3, and I have no idea why Swag Stupid just charged in head first. Like, hey, Udyr is gonna do something.
It was almost a good idea because we saw the ulti, we saw the Udyr, but we just didn't see the rest of the team. They were a little bit too far behind for this rotate. No, they were just they were too far behind on the rotate. If
I think
if we waited just a little bit.
Udyr is like the fastest thing in the world. He loves to run.
Yeah, if we waited just a little bit longer for Talotsky and Ragnar to actually make it in there, maybe we could throw a couple abilities before we go ahead and run ourselves in. It was a huge ulti, but we couldn't capitalize on any of it, unfortunately, because we're just too far away. We just can't do it. Talotsky has a lot of damage, but it has to connect in order to do that damage.
Yeah, not only that, but even if they did end up taking that fight, it's very dangerous to do that just because of the fact that you guys have to be in a very good position, and they know to target either Talotsky or Rektor there. So they're not going to be hugely afraid, but as I say that, the immediate target is ADC Gap, who's going to be shut down actually by Tall who just connects, and now Ishan and the rest are left to run. They'll take out one before escaping, but the sleep does come in, and it comes next. The Torture does not block it completely. Here comes the Cho'Gath, but now the fight looks to be already over. They'll take out Hidden Torture, they'll take out Coffee Coop, who tried to get the munch off, and that is a gigantic shield. So Rektor is going to fall, but they get the shutdown, and they should be able to get this Mountain Dragon. So now the next dragon will be the end all for the Mountain Soul.
It will be guaranteed soul after this one. That was really, I would say, that was a much better, well played fight there. We saw Talon's guy able to land a lot more of these, especially him diving in with his flash. I think he used someone else's flash on top of that, and his ignite over to really get on top of ADC Gap, and kill him out in that fight. Kill him out on early. He's way too big. He's almost full built. I'm surprised he's not full built yet. But in any case, he is huge. Get him out of the fight early. Really good job. And then he landed the sleep on Inshan. And then hit the 1-2 for the paddle star, and even able to get that last bit of distance over, so he can guarantee get that paddle star over onto him. I think he picked up someone else's flash for that, and Ishan cleansed a little bit too late. Uh, so unfortunately, he did fall asleep there, and just falls down to the paddle star. Really well done by Tall Guy. Rigor did a lot of damage here. I just want a small thing I want to say. I would like to see it Lord Doms.
Yeah,
Here it goes.
you feel Eero once again is the target here. He's looking to take out ADC Gap, but he's not going to be able to, and just gets much at half health by the Cho'Gath, and that is not what you like to see. It kind of feels like we just saw that same kind of play happen just a few minutes ago. I don't know. Feels like deja vu.
No, you're imagining things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't
I
I don't
have to
think
bring up, though.
UCO Uro would have pushed up too far again. I mean, one time, sure.
Never.
Everyone sometimes just go, gets a little bit of, go autopilot, AFK a little bit, because it is a long game right now. So, but in any case, here comes a nice two-man.
Big charm onto the Jinx there. They need to get ADC Gap out of there, but he's gonna stay alive, and they're gonna be able to get out of there while Ishan just pushes in the bot lane. It says that they actually don't even have to leave. They just take out 2 members, make that 3, as the Feast was up once again. So they're able to take out 3 members just from those 3 there. So now Eero is trying to come back, do something. Flashes into the trap, which is what you hate to see, and ADC Gap is now on a killing spree, and that will be the game there, as a minion just happens to be in the way of Tall Guy from taking out ADC Gap, so that will be the Nexus, and that will be a win for Glacial Omen.
What a close game there. Richter, I was saying that we should build a Lord Doms. I see that you're building it right now. I love it. Anyway, in any case, back to what I was saying, or back to this. Well done for Glacial Omen. This is the team. This was the nail biter. Honestly, this was the closest I thought it was going to get to this. I mean, no dig at you or at you guys or anything. It's just, yeah. I mean, it's a quite a close game coming out from uh this. I mean, Todd's got a really good job. I mean, you had that sort of carry potential. It's just sometimes we needed a little bit of more of the delay on that fight. So I could stupid diving in. Nice job for the engage to just gotta wait for your backline too in order to get in there, right door. Yeah. Hey,
I mean,
hey, it's fine. If you're a meme team, it's fine. If you guys having fun there, I mean, yeah, it was quite a fun time seeing Tall Guy almost one shot Ishan 3 times, 3 separate times, where he just landed the furthest Q that he possibly could. Great.
the Max Battlestar was terrifying.
Absolutely. But once again, congratulations to Glacial Omens. You guys are going to keep your second place spot for the Yordle Cup games. And speaking of which, that's going to be it for us. I mean, we don't have anything else to show for this week. We still have one more week for gold, but I'm going to be selecting which games. If it's an important game, I'll try to be selective of it. Otherwise, we'll be trying to show some of our quarterfinals matches. I think Agent A2 wants to try to show the one that's happening tonight between PQ and, if I could find it, I had it posted earlier, PQ and AOECC. I think he wants to try to go for that one, but he needs a co-caster, so I'll be looking for that one in any case. But that's going to be our games for today. Tomorrow, we're actually going to be showing, I think we're going to be showing a couple of the plat games because they still have week 9 games to show. And then Wednesday, we actually are going to be streaming Mingos versus, I don't know why I scrolled down. Mingos versus UCO Broncos. So that's going to be an interesting one to check out as well. So I've been Let's Go Dragon. He's been Asami, and we're going to be checking out or heading on out to them. Bye.
Later.